Hey guys, James Clingerman again. Today we're going to work on what I call the Peruvian dozen. Okay, I didn't really call it that until I sat down to write out the moves I most commonly use off of a Peruvian necktie, and there were 12. So Peruvian dozen, that's what this series is going to be called. I think it fits. I hope you find something in this you like. Hope you find something you can use as always. Okay, with this Peruvian necktie, there's quite a few grips we can take on here. A lot of people like the gable grip. A lot of people do the three-fingered gable grip type position. Me personally, I always just take like an S grip or a chain grip, whatever you want to call this. Now, what I need to make sure here is I'm over the head and I'm over the arm, okay? So my arm that is on his neck, I'm always going to have the blade of my wrist right on the side of his neck, okay? So I want to make sure that blade catches right on his little muscle there, right between the trachea and the carotid, so that little muscle right there. Now, get my grip, nice and tight, okay? I don't want to loosen up, I don't want to post too much or be real loose here. It's real important that everything in here is really tight, the shoulder is down nice and low, okay? Something also on this is when we're here, this arm's under, I want to kind of use my elbow to push that arm in, okay? So I'm kind of taking my arms here and I'm driving his arm in, because if he's out here too far, he gets kind of defended, okay? So I use that elbow and I drive his arm in that way, okay? Okay, so from this side, I catch this. Now, the arm's driven in, I'm nice and tight here. What I'm going to do is throw the one leg over, all right? And I throw it over pretty deep. Now, as I sit, I don't want to sit back on my butt. I'm going to sit right here on the side of my leg. Okay, so caught it, I'm nice and tight. I throw that over, and now as I sit back, this leg comes over. If you guys want to cross the feet, that's okay. I typically just leave mine nice and loose. I pull with my arms, and my bottom leg here is going to kick outward. Okay, so I'm taking that leg and I'm kicking that way. Make sure the wrist that's on his neck is flaring, so I'm always driving into his neck. And with any type of choke like this, my whole goal is to get his head to rock forward. Okay, I always want his face to touch his chest here. Okay, so a little different angle. Catch it here. Okay, so my hand is this way. The hand on his neck is going to be palm toward me, basically, okay, or even palm down. Here, nice and tight. Boom. Right here, okay? Now I'm pulling with my arms, flaring my wrist, and I'm kicking my leg. Okay, this back leg really isn't part of the choke, it's just to assure that he doesn't roll over. Okay, so my finished position should be like this. Even if he tries to stack up, he shouldn't really be able to get out of this. If he stacks me too much, I can use that leg to push him down a little bit. So that's your basic Peruvian necktie. Okay, one of my favorite combinations from here is just a basic armbar. Okay, but we're going to get this off of a failed Peruvian, or I've got it and I can't choke the guy. Okay, so we're going to start basic necktie here. I sit. I've got everything going for me here, but maybe my grip's loose. I'm just not getting this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take the hand from under his chin and hook under his arm right here. Okay, now I just start ripping this arm back, right here, and just finish the basic arm bar. Bang, can't get it, not choking him, don't feel like he's going to tap. Just take the arm off the neck and hook under this armpit and just start really ripping this arm back. Now once I get a good crank on this, my hand comes out from underneath his armpit, hooks, and I'm controlling him with my legs the whole time. I don't want him to just pop his head out and come around. So heavy with the legs, grab that wrist to make sure I'm controlling his arm, just like I would any other arm bar. Go ahead and finish up nice and tight. Okay, now sometimes I go for the Peruvian necktie, not getting it, I get the arm bar. Another option we have is just to get the back from here. Okay, so everything's going to start from this. Boom. Go for it. Now I start ripping the arm, and now what happens is the guy tries to roll real fast. Okay, so he turns. I'm just going to take this leg here, stick my hook in, and finish up. You know, I can either just right here maintain my position, or right off the bat go for my rear naked. Okay. Another thing you guys will find is very often, once I go for this, as he rolls, I'll catch his arm in there. Okay, so as he goes, boom. Go for this, start with the armbar, boom. That happens. Just hook that arm. So now I'm in a great position to finish. Okay, make sure this hook gets to the leg. Okay, right here, I don't have good control on his body, and it's real easy for him just to take his arm out. So once I'm over his arm, nice and low, real tight to his leg. If he's bigger, if I can't get to his leg, definitely just hook it on the body. Okay, and like I said, either finish with the rear naked right off the bat, or go ahead and stabilize your position. Okay, so off the Peruvian, into the armbar. Now we can get the back. We also have a simple rear triangle from here. Okay, so starting the same. Boom, lock it down. To here. Now I start ripping this arm, and right here, as I pass, as he rolls, all I do is just pull that leg up and catch it right there. Okay, I just catch it with that same hand. Lock the triangle down. Now the way I always like to finish these is I reach to the opposite leg, I scoot my hips away, boom, and just sit up. If I can catch the leg, great. If not, I just try to sit up and almost do a basic standing with base here. I rock his face to his chest. Okay? Start with the Peruvian, boom. Over here, I start reaping that arm, and boom, he's already halfway rolled. Now I can take the back, or I just grab the leg, make some space if I have to, lock up the triangle. Okay, if you want to reach and catch his leg, that's fine. We've got a lot of leg locks and stuff from here too, but overall, I'm just finishing this choke. Okay, once I catch that, sit it up, and drive his face forward. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll set up an Anaconda or a Bravo choke from this Peruvian. Now, real simple, we start out, basic same Peruvian necktie we've got, okay, here, bang. Now what happens as I sit back, instead of throwing my leg over, I'm just going to leave it down here. I could even use this hook to help guide him over, okay. So the guy feels my leg not over, he tries to roll, boom, right here I'm going to come up, okay. Now, depending on what he does, depends on if I hit the Bravo or the Anaconda, alright. If he lays flat here, I've made it all the way to my knees, I shoot the top arm through, lock it up, grab the bicep and bring this hand up high, and I can finish my Bravo either by just dropping my hips down and creating that pressure there, or I always like to sit through and control this top leg. Okay, I can either control it here, I can control it there, but either way I'm going to control that top leg. I'm on my side, and I finish with a good squeeze. So we start out with the basic same Peruvian necktie. Now I don't throw the back leg over so he rolls. Now right here, if I'm not getting up, my arm's already there. So I can shoot that lower arm through, grab the bicep, and this time I've got the Anaconda. I can finish it here, or if he starts coming to my knees, I just follow him up, and then I tuck the head, roll all the way through, I roll through, and walk.